All right, good evening, Mustang Nation. Big Sue Media, we are trying something new this year. We are doing a little pregame show. We got our first victim, our coach of the night. We are set up here in the middle school gym. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't cooperating with us. We're going to talk to the coaches tonight. We're going to talk about the winners of the punt pass kick. And then we're going to talk a little football, and we're going to do some game day predictions. So first up tonight is the head coach of the volleyball, Ellie Ritter. Thank you, Coach, for joining.
Yes.
You are in your very first year of coaching, kind of ushering in a new era here at Tri-Valley. You just had your home opener in the gym against Vermilion, and you came up with a 3-0 set win.
Yes, very exciting.
So I guess we were just going to ask a few questions. It's like, how's the team season progressing so far this year? Have you been pretty happy with your team?
I've been very happy with my team. They work really hard. They show up every day, very dedicated and ready to work the minute I get to the gym. And they put in more work than a lot of people even acknowledge.
Sure, that is awesome. And then who are your two assistant coaches?
Jen Gannon and Marissa Morris.
Sure. So then one coaches C team and one does JV then, correct?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Are there any games that are kind of really stick out in your head that you're most proud of so far in the season?
I am very proud of our home opener against Vermilion. We needed to learn how to finish, and they finished all three of those sets very quickly and got it done in 3.
I know there was one set that you kind of lagged behind by 6 points, and they fought through it and then ended up winning by 4 or 5 points. That second set, I think it was?
Yes, they got a lot of grit and determination, and they can finish those games.
Sure. Who are your seniors on your team?
Isabel Simmonsma, Macy Bays, and Emily Wenzel.
Awesome. So I know Emily is your setter, so it's kind of fun seeing that experience and that leadership there and keeping her team energized. It was really fun against Vermilion when you could look at the players and they were smiling, they were having fun, even when they were trailing a little bit. But, man, that senior leadership by Wenzel really kind of brought that team back up, and then everybody just kind of fed off of that.
Yes, they all feed off of the seniors' energy, and the seniors do a great job, all 3 of them, keeping the team in positive spirits and confident, and they are great leaders for our team.
Awesome. So what's one goal you're really proud of that your team has already accomplished this year?
Right when I got here, I just preached confidence, 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 being confident in our abilities, and they are already playing 10 times more confident than they were when I got here. They work really hard, they lift each other up, and they let each other know that they got each other's back and work together really well.
Oh, that is awesome. So when you look back on your first season here at Tri-Valley, what do you hope your fans and players will say about your team?
I hope that people acknowledge how confident and how hard they work, and I hope that the people acknowledge that they are having a good time, that they're enjoying the sport of volleyball, and they can see the smiles on their faces, and that they were all great role models for everyone there.
Absolutely. I was super impressed on the home opener how full the gym was, and then the student section was almost full. So it just really speaks highly of where your team is at, and then you're brand new with coaching. So thank you very much for all you do. Anything else you'd like to tell Mustang Nation out there?
Just thank you guys for all the support, and we really appreciate it, and we hope it stays coming for the next couple games.
All right. We got Coach Ellie Ritter. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know coming back up here and chit-chatting with us, but we greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck with the rest of your season, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Ellie Ritter was talking to us. We got a few fans in the background. Hey, fans, give us a wave. We got a loudspeaker hooked up too so they can hear us. I don't think we got any other coaches in the waiting area. We were going to try to get Coach Brandon DeWitt. I think he may show up. I sent Rob Grady a message. We were going to be set up along the edge of the field tonight. Unfortunately, with the weather, didn't want to take the risk of having just a nice little shower or a miss kind of come through. The Booster Club is having a tailgate tonight, so we are waiting. I think they are having some grill issues. But please come on out, check it out. So with that, we have Ryan Robinson here. I should introduce myself too. I'm Darren Rouge with Big Sioux Media. We got Ryan Robinson. You want to know the guy that runs the camera? And then behind the camera right now, we have Russ Fox. He is our statistician. Russ, we got an extra headset open. You could always come up here and chit chat with us. So, yeah, if you want to, come on up. All right, we'll talk a little bit of football. Come on in, and we got a few more fans joining us. So they're gonna crawl up into the bleachers. A lot of them are middle schoolers. Hey, how's your middle school season going so far? Awesome. So, doing cross country? Volleyball. Nice. Oh, you're come on in and say hi. Harper, come in, and we've got a cross country here. So we got Harper. She's been doing some cross country. So, yeah, unfortunately, Coach is unable, Glenn Elder was unable to be here. Let's talk football, guys.
Sure.
We are 3 games into the season. We are 3-0.
Yeah.
Tri-Valley had their home opener against Custer. That was kind of nice that we didn't have to travel all the way out there, and we come up with a big win, 53-3.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went up to Millbank after that for a road trip and won 34-0. Unfortunately, we weren't there for that due to some prior obligations, but we had Matt Larson of Big Sioux Media. He was on site, so he streamed the game for us. And then, Ryan, you and I decided to get a little crazy, and we took a trip out west last Friday.
Yeah, it was a nice trip until we got to Bellefouche. And then the storm started coming up.
Yeah, so to all the Mustang fans out there, and the Mustang faithful is what we ended up calling everybody. Yeah, we got 5 minutes into the first quarter, and then we had a lightning come through, so we had a weather delay for 3 hours, and we finally finished the game up about 12:30 Central Time.
Yeah.
And then, some fun road trip back. So I think I walked into my house about 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah, it was.
But hey, the
sun was up.
Mustangs came up with a big win,
Oh, they did.
30-14.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a great win.
I was kind of glad that I stayed home and got to sleep at a decent time, 12:30.
Sure. Well, Russ, you got some stats you want to kind of talk about from the last football game, or do you want to go through some other stats that you highlighted?
Hey, I want to go through the season stats.
All right,
far.
let's go through the season stats.
In 3 games, we've got about as much rushing yards as we had last year.
Wow,
But
that's
passing
impressive.
passing yards, we're at over 100 yards per game more
Wow.
than last year at this time.
That is excellent.
We're averaging 402 total yards per game. Right now, outscoring the opponent 117-17.
Wow, that's impressive.
100 points.
So this defense is really, really strong
Yeah.
this year.
Yes.
Yeah, the defense is definitely stepping it up. Taking a look at some of these season stats, Brady Jewett and Ty Oyen are both kind of taking on the QB responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Jewett has had, he's 19 of 34 for 318 yards passing. He's had 2 touchdowns, and then he has had 2 interceptions. And then Oyen's 8 for 16 for 142 yards, 1 touchdown, and also 1 interception. So
Yeah, they're keeping the ball. They're not. The turnovers are down this year, and they're fun team to watch.
yeah, great team. And kudos to the O-line. I mean, for giving the QBs time to move around in the pocket if they have to. I know the QBs have been staying in the pocket too. So that's been really positive to see. We can take a look at some of the other offensive players. Let me flip my notes over here. Got some more fans piling in. Tri-Valley rushing. There's a lot of players on this list.
There's a lot of
There
players,
is.
but there's 2 that are They're impressive.
They're impressive, yep. And naturally, the kind of two seniors, they were the leaders last year. We got Brody Divig, who has had 33 rushing attempts for 310 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns.
And just the average per carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
for
over
the
9
entire
yards.
team.
Yes.
Oh, for the entire team?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the offensive line really is doing their job.
Yeah, so he can turn and burn when he gets kind of to that outside edge. Looking at Landon Reiser, he's kind of right behind Divig with 30 rushing attempts, and he's got 246 yards on the season with 4 rushing touchdowns. Then we got Brady Jewett, getting flushed out of the pocket a little bit. Some quarterback keepers. He's had 8 carries for 81 yards. 2 rushing TDs. Ty Oyen, 9 carries for 50 yards. Cole Hendrickson, 4 carries for 24 yards and 1 touchdown. Parker Hemme, 2 carries for 12 yards. Marcus Oberg, 3 for 10. And Brecken Frederick, 1 for 8. And then unfortunately, he went out injured after that play.
Yeah, but on that play, he ran 20 yards.
He did, yeah. We had a lot of lateral movement that game, not up and down. When you see this many players on the field and getting this many touches throughout the season, that is really telling you something about the starting offense. That they are coming out, they are grinding it out, getting that lead, and then they're bringing in kind of the second string, third string. So it's great to see the future Mustangs that will be the starters next year and the year after that getting some touches.
Yeah, which will only benefit them when somebody like Brody and Landon age out.
Right. Their senior leadership along with Ty Oyen, and then we jump over to the receiving crew. Brody Divig leads the Mustangs with 10 receptions for 224 yards and 2 touchdowns. Parker Hemme, another senior, he has 3 receptions for 69 yards. And then Connor Glassford kind of stepping up, 2 catches for 54 yards and 1 touchdown. And then Owen Effling, another senior, 5 receptions for 41 yards.
He had a great catch last week.
He did.
Between the 2 defenders.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a laser of a throw right to him, and right in the middle of 2 defenders. He had to hang on to the ball and bring it all the way down. Sullivan Sneathen would do with 2 receptions for 26 yards. Landon Reiser, 3 receptions for 26. And Kobe Chrome stepping up to the plate with 2 catches for 20 yards.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of those guys, they're getting more than 20 yards per catch.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
The offense is fun to watch.
Yeah.
And the fun thing also about these receivers, and we try to point that out and give them a lot of credit, is they are blocking downfield.
Oh, yeah.
And so when they are picking that ball up and or catching that ball, they are often running and getting those lead blocks out in front. And the runners, both the receivers and also the running backs this year, have been extremely patient following that blocking crew.
And that O-line, they're keeping the quarterback clean.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they've only allowed 1 sack this year.
Yeah.
Which is really outstanding.
Yep. Oh, 2 sacks.
2 sacks.
2 sacks.
Oh,
yep,
got it
2
wrong.
sacks. No, you're good. You're good. Also, our kick returns by the return team also has been giving us some really good field position, where we had Brody Divig with 2 kick returns for 110 yards and 1 touchdown. Owen Efflings had 1 return for 44 yards. Parker Hemme, 1 return for 8 yards. And Landon Reiser picked one up, but he got tackled right away. So the interesting thing about that stats, it's not like they're like, wow, man, where are all the kick returns at? What's happening? Tell us what's happening, Russ.
I'll tell you this, the defense is dominating
The
this year.
defense is dominating.
The defense, we've got, 5 interceptions, 3 of them by 1 player, Parker.
Yep, Parker Hemme, yep.
Yep. And they're putting the quarterback down.
Yeah, and so they're just not getting kicked to because the opposing team is not scoring.
No.
No, they only get that one kickoff.
They get the one kickoff, and that's usually when we're switching halves.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yep. So, yeah, you want to talk anything about some of the opponents scoring so far this year, Russ?
The opponents, well, this year, let's see. I don't know if I got this piece of paper.
There you go. I'll give you my notes.
All right. So the opponents, they're really not scoring a bunch. Like I said, 117-17. In fact, we've got one player that has scored 9 touchdowns already this year.
Right.
But yeah, the defense has been getting in on the quarterback. 9 sacks. It just kind of, so far, they haven't given up a 100-yard rusher yet. They haven't given up a 100-yard receiver yet.
Yep.
So it's kind of, they're fun to watch.
They are extremely fun to watch, and
not for the opposing team.
Yeah, not for the opposing team. It's going to be interesting tonight what Dakota Valley is going to do to try to stop the Mustangs, and vice versa, with the Mustangs trying to stop Dakota Valley. Mm-hmm. You know, by far, this will be like the best team that we're going to be playing tonight.
That was like last year, in that we were up 14-0 at halftime.
Yep.
Right.
Then the injury bug hit.
Had Colby McAravey ended up going down. I think Landon Reiser got hobbled a little bit down there. And did Brecken Frederick, did he get injured the game before? I can't remember.
I'm not sure. I think that was Oyen's last game, too.
Oh, yeah, and that was Oyen's last game, too. So you got these last year's juniors that are now seniors this year playing with a chip on their shoulder and ready to show Dakota Valley what they have.
Yep.
So that's very exciting. Last year, kind of taking a look at the stats, Russ, you were down there helping film that.
Yeah, that was my first game on the mic.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate the help, but last year we had 299 yards compared to Dakota Valley with 161. They just had some opportunities and that unfortunately the injured bug, like you said, kind of hit us. And so I'm looking forward to what's going to happen. Last year, Oyen, he threw he completed 9 of 15 for 2 touchdowns. And then he did throw 2 interceptions, but he threw 139 yards. Mm-hmm. And I know, Tri-Valley hasn't been known as like a passing team. But it was really fun to watch them kind of open things up last year. And even Brody Divig, I think they had like a little flea flicker. So there we go. That's the fans we're looking for. He was 1 of 2 and threw for 37 yards. So you got a lot of fans back here that are definitely the senior fans. You can see the big heads of the players in the background.
Now, last year, they put us, for the recording of the game, they put us in the fans section.
They did,
and they were loud. So we got to be loud tonight.
We got to be loud tonight. That's right. So that is awesome. Last year, Divig had 12 attempts for 59 yards. Ty Oyen had 11 carries for 26. Brecken Frederick had 10 carries for 23. Hendrickson had 7 carries for 25 yards. And Colby McAravey, who has since graduated, had 4 carries with some negative yards. Yeah. Well, any thoughts on tonight's game?
Tonight's game's going to be close, I think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Tri-Valley 24-21 with the victory.
Is that what you're thinking? What do you think, Ryan?
No, I agree with Russ. It's gonna be a close game. Without even talking to Russ, I kind of looked at this being a 3-point game, and I kind of have us 27-24.
27-24.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll pull out.
I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to go about 26-18. It's kind of a awkward score, but I'm going to go with that for tonight. So, We'll get back here a little bit later, kind of talking about our predictions around Class 11A. We got another coach here in-house, so I'm going to bring another coach in, and we will talk to the golf coach, Brandon DeWitt. Thank you guys for talking some football, and thank you to our fans for streaming and coming into the gym and listening. So, all right, Coach DeWitt, come on in. Hey. So we're gonna put Coach DeWitt on the line for his prediction for tonight. Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Darren. How about yourself?
Doing great. Golf season's fast coming to a close already because you start early. And how's the team been doing so far this year?
We've been doing all right. We've been doing okay. Last year we had really historic numbers. We set the team record 3 different times last year.
Wow.
We had our lowest score set, and then we broke it a second time individually. So we're a few strokes off the pace this year, and we are in the toughest region in the state. So
yes.
We're doing all right. We haven't golfed our best golf yet, but the boys keep telling me they're saving it for the end of the year.
They're saving it for the end of the year?
I'm
we go.
Holding them to that promise because we have our conference meet Monday, and then a week after that we have the region. So I'm telling them, all right, you guys got your best golf coming up. I'm going to keep you to that promise.
Yeah, right, there we go. So how long you been coaching here at Tri-Valley for golf?
Golf, I have been 7 years, 25 years overall at Tri-Valley, doing a variety of sports.
25
football,
years.
A lot of basketball, and then golf, it's my 7th year.
7th year. Oh, well, thank you, Coach, for doing that. Are there, any golf matches or meets that you've had this year that have kind of really stuck out that you were really proud of your team for persevering and pushing through?
There's nothing that this year that really stands out, just that, like I said, we are in the toughest region of the year of the state, so we golf against these same teams every single week, and the kids just work hard. We got shifted into this region last year, and the kids, I always tell people, the kids could have hung their heads and just complained about it. Instead, they knew what they were up against,
sure,
and they bared down, and they rose to the challenge. Like I said, broke the school record 3 different times last year, and I think that's what I'm most proud of. There's hasn't been a really, like I said, they haven't played their best golf yet this year, so
sure,
no meet has really stood out, but they're doing well.
Yep, well, very good. Do you have any seniors on the team?
We have 2 seniors. We've got Karsten Moeller, and then Miles DeWitt's playing some football and tries to play some golf. He hurt his knee earlier this year, and as he was recovering, he said, maybe I'll try some golf until I wait for my knee to recover.
Sure. So. Well, he's got a good coach to help him along with that, both the recovery and for playing golf. So, is there one goal that you're really proud that your team has accomplished so far this year?
Not really so much this year because I'm still looking at regions.
Okay.
Because if we get anybody in, that's a huge goal. Our region last year, 17 out of the top 25 finishers in state came from region, and I think only 20.
Wow.
I think only 25 people qualify from our region for state. So if we get anybody in, it's a win. I mean, we got good enough golfers. We could get 4 or 5 or even all 5 guys in, and it could be, man, we just didn't golf good enough for it. So we get anybody in, I consider that a win.
Sure. So when you look back on this season, is there anything that you hope your fans and players that you will say about your team?
Just that they're good kids. They work really hard. They listen. They're a pleasure to work with. Every day I go out looking forward to it. I said at the athletic banquet in the spring, I miss coaching basketball every single day. There's not a day goes by that I don't miss coaching basketball. I think about it constantly.
Sure.
But basketball is one of those things that through the middle of the season you can get kind of grinded out. But I look forward every day going to work with these kids on the golf course. I have fun with it, so that sticks out to me.
Sure. Anything else you'd like to say in regards to golf or anything?
Just for anybody that doesn't know about our golf program, I am so proud of the program we built. Coach Grady was the golf coach before I took over, and he had done a great job with the program. But there were years where we had 8 or 10 guys, and now we've got 22 guys on the team. couple years ago, we had a team high of 25 guys. Never in history had a team gone to the program or the state meet, and this is my 7th year, and we've had 2 teams go to the state meet. And had we not been in this toughest region, it would have been 3 last year.
Probably would have been 3, yeah.
And that would have been 3 in 6 years, which would have been absolutely amazing. And I know as a coach, there's some credit that gets given to me for that, but really it's just I'm blessed with kids that work hard and are talented, and the credit should go to those kids for doing that. And I'm just super proud of the program we've built and what is going on. I'm hoping it keeps going that way, because I keep telling people we're going through historic times in the golf program right now, and it may not stay that way forever, but right now we need to appreciate these kids for what they are doing right now, because our leaderboard, the Booster Club is sticking up leaderboards in the new school, and our leaderboards is all recent stuff over the last 2 years because of the historic stuff that these kids are doing right now. And we need to appreciate the now and not wonder about if it's going to keep happening or when we'll see it again, because it's happening in front of our eyes, and these kids deserve that.
Sure. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for what you do for the golf program and also for teaching here at Tri-Valley. Hey, fans in the background, let's give it up for Coach DeWitt. Got lots of fans.
Well, thank you for everything that you guys do.
Yeah, you bet. We're trying something new tonight, and we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come in and chit-chat with us. So,
well, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach DeWitt. Again, the golf coach here for Tri-Valley. All right. We're going to get the Booster Club to come on, and also we have our guest has arrived. We got Mr. Isaac McFarland, so we got Jeff Wagner. Good, let them get mic'd up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now you get to hear yourself talk, and then you get your fans with the loudspeaker.
And then I got to look at the people on the camera too.
You can look at me. You can look at the camera. You can look at our fans out there that are kind of checking us out.
Oh, that guy back there.
Yeah, that guy way back there.
He's sleeping. Oh, that Jones guy, he's back there taking a nap, I think.
I think these parents should all kind of come up.
I think they should just stand behind
us too. So that's what I think. I see they got some big head pictures, so I think they should come in here too, right, Nikki? So, all right. Awesome. Jeff, you're president of the Booster Club, so we have Jeff Wagner, and then our special guest we were talking about, we got Isaac McFarland, past alum, now up at SDSU last year, right?
Yeah, last year. I'm a senior this year. So
jeez,
yeah, it goes by fast.
I don't know how that all goes fast.
Yeah.
Jeff, you've had a very busy week with homecoming, and now you got a tailgate. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with the Booster Club and everything.
So this week has been crazy. As always, tailgate week or homecoming week is always crazy, trying to get everything around.
Yep.
We had a 40-minute delay on the cooking of the food with the grill, but everything's up and running, and it should be ready to go by the time we're done here. So you'll be able to grab some hot dogs, hamburgers, grab yourself a meal out there. All free will donation goes back to the Booster Club. That's the first thing tonight. Obviously, we took on this crazy idea to do a live stream pregame show.
We sure did.
Which has turned out to be successful with all these kids behind us cheering us on.
Yep.
Which is good to see. What else do we have tonight? We have post-game fireworks show brought to you by Ebert Financial Group, the fireworks store, and also the Booster Club. So after the game tonight, there will be a fireworks show that will go on again, similar to last year. We also have the donation drive for people that brought in any type of snacks to help our athletes recover and be able to put in a good workout after they're done practicing. We've been stocking the snack room for the weight room for them this year too. So
nice.
But my biggest thing for announcements today, or back in July, we had one of the first ever football camps. I know there was one back in 2017, I think they said, but outside of that, they couldn't remember when the last youth football camp was done. We had over 75 participants in that camp, which was huge. The kids had a great time. I know the parents enjoyed it, but I think most of all the coaches and all the volunteers and the players really, really loved it. I mean, it was awesome to see them working with all the kids, running them through the drills, having fun, smiling. And I think everybody left happy that night. But
yeah, and then I saw the post on Facebook too, so that was great that you were kind of showing that off. So that was really nice.
Yep. And then at the end of camp, we did do a punt, pass, and kick competition. So we had different age groups for that, which I do have some awards to give tonight. I'm not for sure if everybody's here.
All right.
But I will announce them. So if they are here, if they could come up. And I also want to give a special, it might be a little difficult to see on there, but these are actually custom made awards.
Hey, Russ, you want to zoom in into that real quick?
That Gibson Memorial helped us out with. So these awards are personalized with the player's name, what position, and what grade.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they're pretty heavy duty. But I will announce who those winners are.
Okay.
And if they are here, they can come up and grab their award. That'd be great. So for the K through 2, we actually had only one participant. So he ended up with first place, and that was Simon Finnison.
All right, here he
Give
is.
it up. Is he here?
Yeah, he's coming down.
All right.
He's right behind you.
All right, it's heavy. Be careful. All right. Do you have somebody that can take pictures?
Congratulations.
Oh, Mom's got a picture for you right there. Right here.
There you go.
All righty. And in second place for third and fourth was James Finnison. Is James here?
Yep, he's here. He's
too.
coming down.
Good job, bud. All right. First place in third and fourth was Lincoln Yunt.
Yeah, he's coming down.
Good job, bud. Got it? All righty. And then for the fifth and sixth grade division, in third place was Drayden Leecraft.
Congratulations.
There you go, bud. And in second place was Lincoln Ellison. There you go, bud. Good job. And in first place was Lance Lodmill.
Yep, he's walking
He's
around
right
the
behind
corner
me.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
you
right on
bet.
time. Right on time. Thanks, bud.
Oh, we're getting some more
Alrighty.
pictures.
Yeah. And then the last division we had was the 7th and 8th grade division. Third place we had Nate Strom.
Oh, here he comes. Nice job, Nate.
There you go. Got it. Thank you. In second place, none other than Cash Jones.
Nice job, Catch.
Good job, bud. And taking the top award, Easton Rentschler.
Easton's in the house.
There you go. Thank you very much. Great job. Again, thanks to everybody that participated in the camp and in the punt, pass, and kick competitions this year. It is a tradition that we do plan on going and moving forward with some possible expansions, and maybe including and doing the same night we do a football camp, maybe a cheerleading camp.
Sure.
To go on at the same time for all the girls that want to come out and do that. We're trying to coordinate some of that stuff too. As far as some future stuff, we're excited for our record boards have been signed off on.
Nice.
So they will be put into production. So we should have those in about 4 to 6 weeks to be hung up in the high school, along with, as you can see, the state banners that are hanging up in here. We'll have brand new state banners that will be hung up in the high school too. Those have all been put into production. And the biggest thing is we had to add an additional family board to our booster club because of all the participation this year. So I can't thank everybody in the community for supporting the booster club and continue to do so.
Sure. So you were telling me earlier you got some fun little facts about schools with the name Valley.
Of course, you put me on the spot and I left all my facts at home. But I think I can remember most of them. So there's 5 schools in the state of South Dakota.
I was going to guess 4.
That all have the word Valley in them. Okay? 2 of those schools face off tonight in Dakota Valley and Tri-Valley. Dakota Valley was established in 1994. Tri-Valley, only because you can't see it on Wikipedia because I tried to look, and it says to call the school to get the information.
Yep.
But I got this information firsthand from a lady named Roxanne out of Colton, South Dakota, who told me that she was in the first graduating class of Tri-Valley back in 1968.
Wow.
So as we were talking and going through it, I reminded her that as we were putting up record boards, there is a record from 1968 that will be on the record boards that's in track and field, and that was pole vault, and she knew the name of Randy Imaker right away. So I'm assuming that was established, and we'll call it 1968 because I couldn't find it anywhere else.
Gotcha.
There's James Valley Christian, which was in the early, I believe, 60s. Let's see. Now you put me. Sioux Valley, which was a co-op.
Yep.
They were in the
I
60s
forgot
also.
them.
So a lot of these co-ops, and Brandon Valley, which is a little bit
Valley,
later too. But so those were the 5 schools. But again, the 2 most important are the ones that are playing tonight with Dakota Valley and Tri-Valley.
Sure. So, yeah, Tri-Valley is coming in with a 3-0 record, and Dakota Valley's 2-1. If we look at the Class 11A polls, this is how it looks. Sioux Falls Christian is number 1. Madison is number 2. Lennox is 3. Del Rapids is 4. West Central is number 5. And then this is kind of interesting, and we were talking about this could be a very evenly matched game. Dakota Valley comes in with receiving votes with 6 and Tri-Valley receiving 5. So, yeah, this is kind of shootout for like 6th place, I call it, or so. Isaac, you played football here at Tri-Valley. I know it's been a while. Do you have any thoughts on tonight's game?
Just to preface, I don't watch a lot of football anymore, but I mean the Mustangs are going to take it home. I mean,
sure.
It's all said and done. They're going to do it. They're going to come out with a win tonight, I think. Yeah, got a lot of good players.
How about you, Jeff? What are your thoughts on keys to the game here for the Mustangs homecoming?
I feel that the Mustangs need to use that double-headed monster that they have in the backfield with Brody Dibvig and Landon Reiser and ride them all the way to the end. I mean, control the clock, keep Dakota Valley off the field. Obviously, with tied to Georgia down in Dakota Valley, he's worked with some high-level coaches throughout this state.
Yep.
He's a great quarterback. He's a starting quarterback at the
He's
sophomore
a sophomore
level. So
yeah.
He's only got room to grow, but I feel the defense is going to have to lock it in. They're going to have to put pressure on him and make sure that he's uncomfortable, not getting set to throw, and then, again, run the ball.
Yeah.
So control the line of scrimmage and run the ball and eat the clock, keep them off the field.
Yep, I think if you can establish that run early, definitely that's where Tri-Valley has thrived in. I think, like you said, you got to keep that to Georgia, keep him rattled, keep him, from getting set and tossing the ball downfield. Our D-backs also have such good vision of the field defensively too, so I think that's got to come into play. I do think our defense hopefully will mix it up and give a little different looks on coverages, maybe go man-to-man. So we're going to look at that. I think also we need to limit big plays.
Yeah.
I mean, we thrive off of big plays, and hopefully we continue to get the big plays. And then 2 sustaining drives, those third down conversions. I think that's going to be key.
The other key is obviously penalties. You can't keep hurting ourselves, putting ourselves into positions to score touchdowns, picking up a bad penalty and moving us back 10, 15 yards and putting ourselves in the hole right away. So if we can play smart football and control the game, I think we should be okay.
Yeah. So we kind of talked and we brought Isaac on board too. We want to do some Class 11A predictions around the league.
Yes.
All right, Isaac, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right.
What's your first game you got on your list?
Well, I got Lead Deadwood. That's how you say it, right?
Lead Deadwood. Yep.
Lead Deadwood, and then Belfouche. I don't know much about either team. I know we played Belfouche last week, right?
Yep.
And, okay, so I heard that was a really good game. All right, so since they were keeping up with us, I think Belfouche is going to take that one. I haven't seen Lead play, but
no, that's okay.
Yeah. The next one, Sioux Falls Christian, Canton. Now, this is one that I know these teams. I mean, at least when I was back in high school. They were both good. I think I beat Sioux Falls Christian when I was a junior, but they ended up beating us as a senior. And Canton, they were always a powerhouse.
Right.
I'm not sure how they are this year, but I'm assuming they're still
they did receive 1 vote, so they are kind of right there in the middle of the pack in Class 11A right now.
Yeah, so I think because of that, I'm going to have to take Canton on that one.
All right.
St. Thomas More and Custer. Again, I mean, I know we played Custer, right?
Yep, we played Custer. Yep.
Yep. And then St. Thomas More. I don't know much about them, but I'm just gonna take St. Thomas More just because I think we scored a lot against Custer.
I would agree with you there.
Yeah. Millbank and Del Rapids, another 2 teams that I know pretty well, or I did. I think I'm gonna take. They're both good, but I think Del Rapids is always kind of a powerhouse too. Back when I played, and Hot Springs and Lakota Tech. This is another one where I'm not really sure.
Sure.
Probably gonna take Hot Springs, and then West Central and Lennox. Now, another two teams I know a lot about. West Central, they were always really good. Lennox, actually, reminiscing looking at that because that was a really good game my senior year, and I scored a touchdown to win that game. So that was an awesome game against them.
Sure.
But I think West Central is the better team. They seem to be consistently pretty good every year, so I'm going to pick West Central on that one.
Okay.
Madison and Vermilion. I feel like they're both pretty good teams, too. Played against both of them as well. We ended up beating Vermilion once, and then we lost to them in the playoffs.
Right. I do remember that.
Yeah. Yep. But I think, like I said, I don't know. I don't know how good they are now, but just going off what I remember, I think Madison was probably better back then, and I'm assuming they still got a pretty good program put together down there, so I'm going to pick Madison on that one. Rapid City Christian, Chamberlain. The other two teams I don't know too much about, so I think I'll just pick Chamberlain.
Sure.
I think. I don't know if I don't really have a reason behind that.
Cubs.
The Cubs, yep.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll hold off on this last pick here. So, Jeff, any thoughts on tonight? I should ask you, any upsets do you see around Class 11A?
If I want to call an upset, if I was to pick one tonight, and I don't know if you can call it an upset necessarily, because they are pretty well even matched teams. I don't know, is Lennox higher than West Central right now?
They are, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. West Central's been playing some good. I hate to pick West Central being from Tri-Valley, but you know how that goes sometimes. Yep. Like, I think Lennox has bounced back and forth. I think West Central, I believe they got a new coach over there this year. They're playing some really good football. They have a really good running back, who also plays defensive back. So I could see an upset being West Central over Lennox. That probably would be my one upset for sure for the week.
Right. That is my game. I kind of teeter-tottered back and forth. I'm thinking Lennox is going to – I think it's going to be somewhat of a high-scoring game. I think Lennox is going to win that one like 35-28.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But that's one game we'll be kind of paying attention to during the game. It's always kind of fun. Tri-Valley is 3-0. Dakota Valley is 2-1.
Yep.
And so the big decision of the night, you kind of mentioned it earlier, Isaac. It wouldn't be college game day unless we kind of put like a mascot head on or anything like that. So we're gonna sneak something in here. Throw it under the table, Heidi. So who do you predict the big game tonight, Isaac?
Tri-Valley Mustangs.
Man, you got to put it on. That's what you got to do. Yep. Take the mic off. You got to put it on. There we go.
There we are.
That is our prediction for tonight. Is the Tri-Valley Mustangs over Dakota Valley. All right. Thank you, Isaac. So Isaac, I got one more quick question for you. My quick question for you is: are you singing national anthem tonight?
I don't know. I never got asked to. But
All right. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, I'd be down to do
I tried, but that band really likes to play that national anthem for homecoming.
They do.
He does a great job with it. Which, before you take off, also, do you have any dates coming up for any of your singing? Things like
yes, I wanted to mention that. So if anyone doesn't know, I do a lot of live music nowadays, and I'm always doing shows every weekend. This Saturday, I have a private show, so that one won't be available. But on Sunday, I'm going down to McNally's. Still don't have a time because they've been switching management over there, so I'm trying to get that locked down. But next Saturday, I'll have one at the Prohibition Pub in Del Rapids from 8 to 12, I believe.
Well, very good.
So yeah, that'll be the next one. But yeah, well, on that note too, I'll just say check out my stuff. King Izzy anywhere, Instagram, Facebook. Snapchat or anything, and then I have music on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music and all that stuff. Just look up King Izzy. I think the social media handles are a little different king._izzy._ for social media and stuff like that. But yeah.
Well, we thank you for taking time out of your schedule and kind of being our little surprise. One last thing, we're getting ready to close things out here with the first ever pregame tailgate, kind of like a high school game day here at Tri-Valley. I just wanted to go through the Tri-Valley High School homecoming royalty. Congratulations to the Queen candidates. It was Carrie Christensen who was selected as the Queen. It was also Paisley Haug, Jaden McMillan, Haley Sorensen, and Ava Christensen. And then the King candidates were Parker Hemme, Mason Hemme, Brody Divig, Landon Reiser, and Tristan Bundy. And Landon was crowned our King, and we did that on Tuesday. So with that, we are signing off, Mustang Nation. We got to tear down. We got to head over to the Crow's Nest. There's going to be a whole separate link, so go to the Big Sioux Media Sports Network and click on the next webcast. We're hopefully going to be coming live about 6:30 because I think they're going to introduce the homecoming royalty. So with that, thank you everybody for joining us, and we appreciate everybody taking time. Have a good night.
Thank you.